Train with Kai videos are a documentary-style training series that pairs up the two-time Arnold Classic champion and Mr. Olympia contender with less experienced bodybuilders, giving them a chance to learn from someone at the elite level of the sport, and giving us a chance to listen in as Kai gives back a little of the knowledge he has gained during his years as a pro bodybuilder.
Good place to start to find your own internal dialogue. So what this is, this warm-up is an opportunity to do that, particularly when we're about to go train like something like legs. Also for me, I use this as an opportunity to start checking in, you know, with some of the muscles that I'm going to be working, like my glutes and my hamstring, you know. When I step on the Stairmaster, I'm not stepping on the ball of my foot, allowing haphazardly anything to contract. No, I'm deliberate. I put my heels, I drill my heels into the platform underneath my feet. What happens is each time, with each footfall, I'm able to flex and contract my hamstring and my glute, my hamstring and my glute, my hamstring and my glute. In my mind, I start to think about a rhythmic bicep shot and what it looks like when one leg is forward, one leg is back, contractions on my hamstring and my glute, and a rhythmic bicep shot from the waist down. Everything you do in this gym has to have a purpose. If you're a competitive bodybuilder getting ready to get on stage, you're a lot clearer about that purpose being 8 poses, you know? To the average thinking person that's not considering all of those things that I just mentioned to you, this would be cardio.
Were you always like a deep thinker with everything? Was that always, this is the Kai like we see now? Was that you when you were 18?
I think so. I think.
Or did you have somebody you look up to though?
Have everybody to look up to. Everybody to look up to. You know, there's lessons to be learned from everything, every experience in your life, every experience, you know, every person can be a teacher. When you look at that body, that body is the manifestation of a lot of work. Many hours and hours and hours of thought. You know, focused concentration towards that end. You know what I mean? Even the bodybuilder that identifies himself as a bodybuilder, that probably doesn't identify himself, at least to himself quietly, as being a very deep thinking person. The reality is, in order to do this thing well, chances are you would have to be a very thoughtful and insightful person. You know, whether or not you give yourself credit and acknowledge that or not is up to you. You know, but just because you don't acknowledge it, or it's harder for you to see it that way, doesn't mean that it isn't true. You know.